Okay, we're live. Let me share this. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamualaikum. How are you guys? How's life going, by the way? Because there's a lot of negativity around the world, and majority of people panic all the time without knowing what's happening. But some things are very, very clear that nobody is happy with the war and whatever that is going on. Because if you see the price of oil, it has been going up, and I told you guys to get a bicycle. That might be easy thing to do instead of just thinking about what's gonna happen to the oil and how am I gonna pay for expensive oil. Isn't it just better to get a bicycle? Or you can just increase your income, whatever you want. But the truth is there, oil is going up. And then again, after all that is happening, and you guys are hearing the war with Iran and everything, then this guy keeps coming and saying and warning that we're gonna destroy you, we're gonna take you out and your entire country in a day. Now you should see that the president of the United States is calling for massacring all the Iranians, okay? So all the Muslims that are living in Iran, I think 92 million, because of this guy, they're all gonna die because he says so, right? That's one thing you can think of. And the other thing is, what if it's just a manipulation? What if it's just some warnings? And what if this and that? There's a lot of what ifs, but I'm gonna make something very, very clear to you guys, that how to find out that if what they're saying is the actual truth. Um, before you make a conclusion, you need to first understand how things work, okay? First of all, the market doesn't move exactly right at the time that something happens, okay? Even at the time that in 2021, Elon Musk came and said that Tesla is going to accept Bitcoin as payment, and they bought Bitcoin. I was there. Bitcoin was around $40,000, and then it went up. It happens sometimes, but the sentiment was already made. People already were getting into crypto, and when this happened, a lot of institutions were already in Bitcoin. They were positioning themselves. When this happened, they bought more. Bitcoin went up. It went to 50K. I think it was around 30K. Then it went to 50 to 60. Then it came back down. But anyways, that happened, okay? That's one thing. But after that cycle was over and we went into a bear market, things have changed quite drastically. I'm talking from experience. The way they say things doesn't always mean that it will happen exactly the same. If you study all these markets, and I recommend you to do so, because without knowledge, we can do a lot of things that doesn't make sense, and we basically gamble all our money. And then we come and blame the government, and Trump said this, that's why I lost, that's why this happened. No, you need to understand that the institutional traders or the institutional investors, like, they have lots of money, okay? How they wanna like invest and make money most of the time is through insider information. Now, everybody doesn't have insider information. I'm not claiming that, but a lot of people in Wall Street and here there, they do have, like, come on, like, what else would make them most profit? And why do you see sometimes that a level that should be holding, that is so prominent that this is exactly the things they're going to do, and everybody's cheering, instead of going up, it goes the other way? Because of market manipulation. I have told you guys many times, and there's going to be inshallah a video coming out about that. But this time is no different. Every week, every time Donald Trump comes and says something before the market closed, and after that he comes and says something after the market opening, then he keeps extending the time period. You should know that they are making money out of people. Prove me wrong about this. Because at the time that Trump coin came, I was on Twitter and I was here. I don't know if it's the exact chart, but when I saw, it was either around these prices, around $20, $30, but I remember $20 myself. I don't know where I saw it, but it was at $20, okay? The first thing that came to my mind is that, who is this guy? Why should I buy his coin? First of all, it's a meme coin. It's haram. It doesn't have any value other than what if people give it value like an art. Secondly, then I was like, this guy is a criminal. Why should I buy his coin? And this was officially by him and by the people that they are managing his wealth. So if you see on its website, it says that Trump, on July 13, 2024, President Trump faced death and came up fighting with his fist in the air, and the iconic battle that we all know was fake. Cry, fight, fight, fight. President Trump showed the world what a leader is made of. His strength and courage ignited a movement, becoming the most memorable meme of the century. Look at the claim, okay? If that was the case, then why is the price sitting at the bottom? It should like make you think that if it was such a good thing and this guy was not lying and people loved him so much, then it shouldn't be suffering, right? What happened? Like, why it's not going up like that anymore? And why this sudden fall? Who rugged this coin? Who made so much money out of it? Okay? Then the next day, like after some days that this was really done, this one came. Boom. Millennia, his wife's coin, and look at how this is also suffering. But still there's 100 million market cap. I don't know who is buying this trash or this trash. And then this one came. World Liberty Finance. This is another kind of a scam, but in a good way, that they're saying we have stable coins, we're doing this and that, and whatever they're doing, they're suffering. The coin is just going down, and it's sitting at 3 billion market cap. Now then, after a while, like this was some time ago, on September 1st, 2025, I don't know how much they made now, but Trump family, they made 5 billion after the crypto launch. Or they're just specifically talking about this coin, World Liberty Finance, but you tell me if they didn't make money out of this, because I can't make myself believe. I'm trying like to think like not assume anything. Don't think bad of somebody, like that's what Islam teaches us. But I'm also not blind. Then who did this? Who rugged you guys? I didn't buy it. I told you guys as well to not buy it. Some of you went and bought it. Such a shameful thing to do for a Muslim, to buy a coin of a criminal. If you lost money in this, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for any of you if you guys lost money into this coin, or if you're going and doing anything with the news, if you're trading based on the news emotionally and you don't have a plan. Because if anything happens to you in the end of the day, you deserve it. You deserve it. I am not here to please any of you. I don't care what you guys think of me. What I care is speaking the truth. And the truth is that this guy, since he came, I know he's a puppet, but he made a lot of money. He just cares about billions and billions of dollars the way he talks. And he made billions of dollars he never made in his life. And thanks to crypto, guys. Thanks to all of you that you bought their coin and he rugged you guys. Now he's talking about taking out Iran completely. They can do that, like, basically, if they want, like, tomorrow night. That's what he said. But even earlier, he took the name of Allah. That, look at the hypocrisy, guys. I can't believe it that if Muslims really didn't, like, our scholars and our leaders didn't really sell us, we would be having a better life, all of us, and we wouldn't be in situation that a so-called Zionist is coming and threatening us everywhere in the world. You guys are, mashallah, very intelligent, but then you guys do the things that they want you to do. You fell for this thing, that they're now going to the moon. Doesn't it makes, like, don't you guys think, why suddenly, out of nowhere, in the middle of the war, they're going to the moon? One thing. Secondly, there is talks about alien and stuff, and oil is going up, and all these things are happening. Doesn't it make you think why it is happening, and what is it taking, where is it taking my focus to? And you're seeing all these AIs, they used AI to kill the president of Iran. You see all of these are distractions. Don't fall for the distraction. Focus, make money, get more knowledge. This is the most important one. Get more knowledge from anywhere possible. There's no time to waste, guys. Please. There's no time to waste. If you want your next generation not to suffer, you'll have to sacrifice yourself. Sacrifice your time, sacrifice your energy, sacrifice your money, sacrifice everything on the way of Allah. Get so good that even if they feel threatened by you and if they want to harm you, you know where you're going. Like, that's the life that I want to live. That's the life I want everybody to live. Fearless, because Allah is there, The moment we feel sad and Allah is not there, then everything is gone for us. Then if there's no hope, then let shaitan do anything it wants with us, like, nothing will matter. But we're not here for that, right? We're not here for negativity. We're here to beat the entire market and go completely against them by using their own playbook. So how are we going to do that? So before you focus on the news or you focus on what other people say, you need to see what is happening in the market. At around $66,000 that we were waiting, although we were also looking at the possibilities of going lower, but if you guys remember, I came on live and I said that it is already down 13-14%, half of the way or even more. There's just few percentages left that we may or may not go down this time. And it's also possible that we first go to $80,000, then fall lower, because that's what I see. All probabilities, I'm not going to promise you we're going to go exactly here. I don't know the future. That's worse than gambling, okay? Secondly, when you see price building and you position yourself, which that's what we did, and even yesterday I told you guys inside the class, for whoever has joined Halal Portfolio Premium, I told you that I am in so many of these coins, right? That's why you can see that the market is going up, because the price was building up. And in here, right at the point of decision making that this should break, they come and tell you that they're gonna unleash hell on Iran. Then you see Muslim scholars as well, like Mishari al-Afasi, which that was also unbelievable that he quoted from Trump the same thing, that they're gonna send hell over Iran. You see all these negativity building up, and a lot of people panicked even in the community. But what do I tell you guys? Focus, because if you don't focus, they made money and you're here waiting for what? I mean, you need to read it correctly. If everybody's cheering up, not everybody, like the majority of these institutions and influencers, that's the time you should know that they're about to short the market. If you think like that, then you will be prepared for that. You will have your analysis according to that. Then, when you see that the market is already down, the price is building up, meaning that the institutions are buying. Those that have insider trader information, they are buying. Then they push it so much everywhere that Trump is gonna do this is gonna happen. Then who is the person that has lost? Unfortunately, it's the retail traders. Here you go. Ethereum as well. Like I talked 2-3 days before about this. Here, Solana as well. It was here, guys. What happened? Instead of going down, which it could have, why did it go up? And can't you think, like I bought here, why did I buy at 78? Something to think about, no? And imagine I'm coming here and telling you guys every single day, or at least every other day, like one day in between, that come guys, there's a way to properly do it by actually educating ourselves, and you can take so much benefit from all these sessions. If you guys have been getting benefit, make sure to press the like button so it reaches to more people. Subscribe to the channel, join our community. It's the best community out there. We're only trading halal. We're only trading in a spot. We're trading the coins that are halal. There are many ways to find that out. I have talked about it many times. There's a free course inside YouTube. There's a free course inside WAP. The links are all down below. Go get the benefit. If you wanted to study more, get full mentorship. I'm going to help you with that too. What else do you want? So that's the thing. Now, let's go and see how is USDT doing. So you can see that this has also broken. Now, for now, this scenario is invalid, okay? We positioned ourselves here. The breakout didn't happen. Now, this is the playbook. What are we looking at? If we see it further down, which I want at least to go down for today as well, then this scenario would take us even lower, which you can see that it's already happening. Like this is the retest. Breakout has happened. We're looking for the retest for the price to push even lower. If you come to the daily chart, you can see that the daily, however, it hasn't fully closed. So if this closes at around 7.8% or anything below this entire blue channel that we have here, this blue zone, then it's a good thing. We can look for the retest, but even if something happens in the next 1 or 2 days and the sentiment changes and maybe the war will really have an effect on something bad, may Allah doesn't let them do anything bad to Iran, but even if they do, or if it has an impact, you need your play. This is where it will be invalidated. A close above 7.9% or closing about like coming to 8%, then retesting will be the place that you're gonna get out of the market. Okay. But the good thing is now all of these coins that we have bought, we have positioned ourselves here. Now, even if it tries to go up later, we can still exit anytime here. So there's nothing to be afraid of. But am I recommending you guys to enter now? No, obviously not. When the market is green, I never recommend you guys to enter right at the green. You guys know me. So I would tell you to wait for the close of this candle. Wait 1 or 2 days. Let this do what it's supposed to do. Or maybe if it closes tonight like this and you see a quick reaction. Now for that, you would need to know how it's going to be closing in lower time frame. Because we can already see these two lines that if something happens and it keeps closing higher and higher, then it would mean you shouldn't be buying. But if you see it closing below the 7.86 and you see some more pin bars like this, then you can position yourself in Bitcoin and any other crypto. Now for those, you would need to know their own level. So where is it for Bitcoin? For Bitcoin, you can see that the places of buying even for today was here at 60, exactly at 69. So if it comes back at 69, which right now it's at 69,800, if you want to do such thing, go ahead and do it, buy here, but you'll need to know that it can go in loss. And if it goes in loss and suddenly falls even lower, then it comes back, you will have to get out and you will be in a little bit loss. Now, if you position yourself right at this line, even if it goes down and retest, you can get out immediately at break-even or very small loss. That's how important entry is. That's why we have been buying at these levels and not at these peaks, okay? That's very, very important. Now, even if it dives back here and goes back up, I would know that, okay, it has fallen below. Well, it depends. Maybe it will come back and goes up like this. Who knows? Depending on different metrics, we will analyze it like that. But even if you come and see the liquidation heat maps, there is a lot of heat for the long liquidations, because you can see people have longed and at around $66,000, which is right here, like right at this point. It's quite possible that the price would do such thing to take all these people out, then go. We can maybe get out at break even, I don't know, or maybe if we see a bad price action, we can just take profit and get out. But I will update you guys inside community if I do something like that, because I can't come in the middle of the night, for live. So I would tell you guys in the community, it's better to just type it to you guys and send it what I'm thinking. Yeah. So that's exactly where you can buy. And for Ethereum, again, $2,000 was good. 2040 to 2060 until here, all this junk that you see that we have positioned ourselves in, it was good. So I do not recommend you to buy right now because of this resistance. And if you see, previously it was a major resistance. The price could turn around and do this anytime. It's quite possible. And most of the times when we fall from a peak, from a top, right? So be very, very careful of how you position yourself in the market. Otherwise, if you're just buying for long term, don't care about it. But if you want to position yourself, this could be a very nice place. Guys, I can see 3 of you are in the live. I know at this time of the night it's 10 p.m. here. I don't know which time is it for you guys. So if you guys have any questions, you can put it there for me. I know most people doesn't like halal things. That's why we always have few viewers, few followers. But alhamdulillah, with few, I am good. If there are very few people listening and learning from all these things that I'm doing free for you guys, then I'm down. I am down with the few, you know. So here is where you can wait and position yourself for Ethereum. If you see this blue line at 2077, somewhere here or a little bit lower or higher, you guys are smart, you know, that's where you should be waiting for if you want to buy it cheaper. If something like that happens. For Dogecoin, I think it's good. Like, uh, one price is here. Um, let me see one thing. Doge, BTC. Oh, I don't have allowance to add more in this list. I'll have to delete some things. Let's delete this Ethereum chart. Do I need this? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna remove it. Rose, remove it. Let's add Doge, BTC, Doge, ETH. Okay, Dogecoin is not doing good against Bitcoin at the moment because you saw like Bitcoin is going up at the moment, but it has reached this level of bottom. We haven't seen it happening. We may or may not see it, but if you want to like completely go all in Dogecoin, then this chart will be important for that, and you would need to wait for a flip of this resistance to happen or a flip of this resistance to happen in order to catch these gaps, because at these points Dogecoin will outperform Bitcoin. Maybe you can go and get at these points, but not right now. And even Ethereum, this is like a past chart, but you can see that it's correct. Nothing for now. Nothing for now for Doge. Just stay in USD. I think it's good to accumulate Dogecoin if you see it from this perspective. You know, it's still time to buy Dogecoin if you have a long-term plan. But for trading, you could have entered lower if you just want to trade it. But if you want to build positions, there's never better time to buy it now. You'll need to have a plan for it. Solana is also in a good position. Wait. Let me go back, guys, because every time I forget when I make a new analysis to put back the other one that I need, then that's what happens. So I think this is the only coin that I can give you guys to buy even at this position at 92, but always have a plan. Don't get fully into it. Wait for this thing to happen so you can buy a lot here, okay? This will give you much better rally in the market if the break of this trend line plus the break of this major resistance actually take place. Then you can enter on the retest of it with large amount of money. That's for later if that happens, okay? Zcash, alhamdulillah, guys, what should I tell you? I even shared this. If you guys were smart, you could have bought it. I shared it even on live. It's up 10%. It went even more than that. It went 11%. But if you count here, when I was telling you guys, it's up 16%. But if you count this lower levels, because I even bought at 200, if you count that, then it's up 27%. Alhamdulillah. Like, what else do you guys need? What else? People can't make money in stocks this much. They can't make this much in percentage in gold as well. But you guys can do it through Halal Portfolio. That's amazing. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, this is the situation for gold. Like, I have told you guys since here that we can go like this, then we're gonna go down. Let's see if that's true. Not trying to predict anything, just saying you the best possible scenario. And this also shows you that gold is losing its dominance against Bitcoin. We might be heading for a good rally against gold if this sustains. Wow. It will give us a very good pump. That's why I keep saying to you guys that we may see an $80,000 very, very soon. Very, very soon, inshallah. Less people, but the best is enough for us. Thank you, bro. Yeah. I know you guys are the best. That's it, I think, for today, guys. So I think nothing is left. If you guys have questions, you can tell me now. I can wait and maybe drink some water. Then, if you guys have anything for me, I'll answer it, then I will go. Chat disconnected. Okay, now it's connected. No questions for now, and I will rewatch it inshallah because I'm watching outside. Okay. So, see you guys inshallah next time. Have a good day. Make sure you surrender yourself to Allah. Always, always, always praise Allah. And if you find any value inside Halal Portfolio with what we're doing, it is enough for you guys to just pray for us